Hello everyone and welcome, Glob here. So I'm going to start off by saying that I ran into several snags whenever I was trying to do today's episode. First bigger one is going to be I'm hopping here into the nether, thinking I'm going to go into the brand new nether because I'm in the 116 launcher, and this is actually still just a regular 115.2 world because Minehut had not yet updated. But it's okay. We're going to be able to make this work. We're going to do a little bit of a fun thing today. So I'm going to gather a bunch of wither skulls. We're going to kill the wither in our regular diamond gear. Once Minehut has updated, then I will go hunt for the netherite, and then I'm going to summon the wither again and kill it in our netherite armor and see how that goes versus this dinky little diamond armor. The other issue that I ran into is that for some reason my microphone recorded super quiet. So basically this entire episode I'm going to have to go back over and narrate after the fact. So if you hear me talking super quietly in the background, I apologize. I don't know what my mic was doing whenever that was happening, but I can barely hear it during the editing, so I'm sure it hopefully won't be too bad of an issue. If you have never summoned the wither, so what we do is we kill these wither skeletons. A lot of the times they just drop coal and bone just like that, but a very rare chance, a 2.5% chance that they will drop their skull. And with our sword, with our looting 3 sword here, we actually up that to 5.5% chance to drop it. So pretty rare. So we're just going to go ahead and knock out some of these wither skeletons. You'll see actually I had 2 little things floating down there. We do have mob heads turned on as well. So one of those was just a mob head. It wasn't actually all skulls. Rather unfortunate little bit there. The zombie pigman, I guess, was mad at me and just jumped down from the ceiling and killed me. So that was great. But that is 3 skulls right there. So we're going to go ahead and bring that down into our strip mine and then set up the configuration to summon the wither. So what you do is you just have the 3 soul sand on top of the 1. You get the 2 skulls on the side, and then the skull in the middle is going to be what actually sets up the wither. Let's make sure I have my bow actually on me and equipped at this time, because that is important. And then the last skull goes on. There's the wither. Now, whenever the wither first comes in, you're going to want to back up. It is invulnerable right now, and it's about to explode. So we're going to wait until that happens, because we don't want to just immediately die after summoning this thing. And yeah, the bow actually does some pretty decent damage to this guy. You will notice eventually he's going to start kind of getting these lights all glowing around him. At that point, the arrows actually just bounce back off of him. For some reason, I did not realize that that was happening here for the longest time, but that's okay. I did actually set up a bed down here in my strip mine, and yeah, obviously this is 7 minutes and 6 deaths later. I am not the most proficient wither fighter at all. I also made one really bad call, and that was that I left my elytra on during this entire fight, so this isn't going to be the most true back-to-back fight, I guess you would say, just because, yeah, I'm not actually wearing a chest plate at all, so I am going to be dying a lot faster than I normally would. But at least we've got this wither down to half at this point, so that's doing pretty good. Now that right there is where you can see that he's like invulnerable to the arrows. You can still chop him with your sword, but you cannot shoot arrows at him at that point. This right here, this is exactly what you want to go for, where he's 1 block above you so he can't actually see you. Unfortunately, there was gravel there once, and so that just, yep, he got to be able to just look right down at me. And this... Oh! It's so close, it was so close. I even knew I didn't kill him, and I just want it to happen so bad right there. But yeah, he's basically one shot, so we just need to run back down this little hall, and then he's going to be waiting there for us. We just got to manage to get our stuff, and there we go. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of just going over there to chunk him down. And there's a zombie friend, that's fun. MLG plays! Hop up here, there we go. And wither has been killed. There we go. So that's our first nether star, the first beacon. And, of course, I die. It's finally time, people. We are here in 116. Look at that fancy black stone up at the top of that roof right there. You can see I clearly have been working on digging some TNT tunnels right here to try to get my hands on some ancient debris. I started doing some strip mining, and this is definitely far faster, and I don't really want to have to try to do the struggle of doing the bed method, at least as of right now, so we're sticking with the TNT. I'm going to go back through here, dig another channel, and just see what kind of results we might be able to get from this next lot of TNT. After two separate mining excavations with the TNT, we ended up with the 15 from this most recent one and then 11 with the other one, so that's 26 in total. It's not quite enough to do all of our gear, but at least we can go ahead and get ourselves suited up with Netherite to do this next Wither battle. Now that we're all shiny and purple, there's only one thing left for us to do. Let's go kill the Wither. Again! So I didn't quite explain this the first time, but yeah, we do want to come down all the way down to our strip mine, and the main reason for this is just because the Wither will do serious damage to the environment. So I like to go ahead and just set up a bed down here so that if I die, then I respawn right next to the fight. But yeah, we are way down where we try to mine for diamonds, so hopefully he won't be able to bust out of here. You can see that's where we just did the previous Wither battle, so I'm just coming over a little bit so that we can try to encase him, get him back into that same perfect little environment where he's just going to be right over top of us, but he can't actually see us. And then we're just going to get that soul sand back down. Let's do that same configuration, and that's not right. Let's get that up out of the corners because we want it to actually be the 3 on top. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do the Wither Skulls on the side. Wither Skull in the middle will actually summon the Wither. Again, he is invulnerable right there, so we're going to wait for him to do his weird little explosion thing. So we're just backing off into a corner for just 1 second. Might as well go ahead and just eat up while we're waiting. And then there we go. Wither is ready to be killed. So he just hit me there, and if you actually look at the health bar now, it is like not going down. So part of that, again, is because I'm actually wearing a chest plate, and I do have protection 4 on that chest plate, so that is going to be a big difference as compared to our previous battle in the diamond gear. I did also actually upgrade my sword so that instead of sharpness, we're using smite, and smite does affect the Wither. I don't know if you're looking at that health bar, but it's just chunking down. That Wither's done. It took me like a 10-minute battle last time, and now this time no death, and he's just already done. So, yeah, Netherite is the winner. Netherite is absolutely the clear winner. Maybe if you guys are interested, then I can try to go back and set this up to be more of a fair fight. Do the diamond chest plate, put protection on that as well. Do the smite on the diamond sword, and we'll kind of compare that back and forth. I do end up dying because I wither away because of that stupid wither effect, but it's okay. I managed to die right on my bed, so that's going to be perfectly fine. That is 2 nether stars, so that is 2 beacons for us from today. That is definitely a good haul. I think that is about where we're going to try to wrap things up here today, so of course we're going to move on over to our puppy surprise for you. Thank you all so much for watching to the end of the video. If you do like the content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.